Hi guys, welcome to another video on Playing Man! Today, or in the next month or so, I'm anticipating being done with this. I'm going to be making my very first workbench. I'm just going to be using yellow pine, not going to use the hardwood like a lot of people do use. I just bought like 12 of them. You okay?
I just saw.
That's all. And what I'm going to do is just cut it in half, and my bench is going to be 4 feet long, because that's about all I can put in this little shop of mine. Sorry about being a silhouette right now, but your first step is to plane these boards. And I'm using my, I think this is a jack plane. I'm not going to be planing this surface, only the edges, because the edges are going to be the top of my table. Okay, all done with that. As you can see, I have nice square edges. See there? When I'm done cutting all of these in half, I'm gonna have two 1 foot thick tabletops. And I'm gonna use those on either side of the table, and in the middle, we're gonna have another foot. So it's gonna be 3 foot wide. The next step is to glue all of these together, because this is going to be the top of the table. But before I do that, I'm choosing the sides that I want to go up. So I'm deciding on which side is better, this end or that end. So I'm looking for like knots and different things like that, little blemishes. Ideally, you don't want knots. Oh, whoa. I don't want that on top. You didn't see that. Ooh, I think this is the bad board though. There's a lot of wormholes in it. Oh well, give it some character. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Get your rubber hammer and start lining them all up. So I'm going to clamp all this up in all different areas with all my clamps, as many clamps as you have, use them. And tomorrow, guys, we'll pick up where we left off. I'm going to take off all the clamps and do some cutting. Okay? Alright, got my clamps off. Let's see here. Okay. Wow, that's heavy. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I wish I had a clamp for the end. Look at the gap. Dang it. What a bummer. As you can see, it's not perfectly flat. I gotta go back over it and plane it again. I think I'll do that now before I cut it in half. Definitely getting some cardio, extra cardio in today. I went to the gym this morning. It's not very often I do that. Just so happens to be I went to the gym while I'm doing this. Alright, now that I got all planed, it's time to find your high points and to plane down those high points. And to do that, you just get a straight edge like so and put it down. You see the light coming through? Where the light's not coming through, that is where you have your high point. You can spend as much time as you want on this. The longer you spend, the flatter you can get it. I got it as flat as I'm going to make it for right now. Once I get it all together, I think I can make it flatter. Next step is to cut off the end. This end is already flush. I made it flush when I put it together. I'm going to start on this end. And I'm just going to cut about 1/2 inch off of there, right there. I'm just going to cut that off with the handsaw. Timber! Wow, that is one nice cut. That is the work of a pole saw. You get a much cleaner cut with the pole saw. It takes a lot longer, but it's a cleaner cut than you get with the push saw. The next thing we're going to do with this bad boy is cut it right in half. I'm going to see how long it is now after that one cut. And it is not 8 foot anymore. It is 7 feet 11.5 inches. So my cut is going to take place in the center of this line. Okay. I love it. There it is. That would suck if one was longer than the other, huh? Maybe it is. Oh, shoot. 3 feet, 11 3/4. 3 feet, 11 and exactly 3/4. These are exactly the same size. Yes! Score! Score! All right, here's where we're at. After you get your tabletop squared off with your planer, set them aside. And that work is to make your table legs. You gotta decide what dimensions you want your table legs. I'm making mine 3x4. Here you go, Juliet. I already have one made. Well, this is actually 2. I'm making 2 at a time, 2 legs at a time, gluing rip 2x6s to create 2 in exactly 4 inches. So I have these glued together. My next step is to cut that in half, plane the sides, make it nice and straight, and I'll have 2 legs right there. I'm making my table 38 inches tall. All right, got it all square down there. Now this is the imperative part. Yeah, imperative. I thought of it before I started recording because I thought it would be a good word to use. It just came to me. I usually don't know those kind of big words, but it's imperative that you square off the ends because this is going to sit on the floor or the top of the table and you want it to be completely square. So I'm going to square it with the factory edge here. And as you can see, stupid. Wow. Guys, I'm about to turn off the camera because I'm about to, you don't want to know. Why? Yeah. Next, we're going to mark the center point, and this is exactly 66 inches. And this is where we'll be making our knife wall. It's such a joy to watch yourself improve as you go. It's just, man, it just feels so good. I'm getting better and better at this. Beautiful, man. Look at that. When things are going the way I want them to go, this is probably the most pleasurable process of anything I've ever experienced. All right, I'm just gonna shut up and see if it's square now. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Boom! So beautifully square that I just want to sit here and stare at it. Ugh! Ugh! There we go, guys. 2 legs that are the exact same length, thickness, and smoothness. Hurry, take the picture. Oh, this is a video? Oh, I hate when people do that. It's so embarrassing. I'm a pain maker. Alright guys, so that's a lot of info in a single video. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh! Oh! Man, come on. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I wanna make these other 2 legs in between this video and the next one. But it gets fun. It's gonna get fun. Thanks for joining me guys for Playing Man video. See you tomorrow.